If you're planning to celebrate Father's Day this year, let me tell you about some things that will make it more fun and more rewarding for you. Brian Duncan has a song called Every Father is a Son. It's a duet that he did with his son, Devin, and it takes a look at the passing of the torch from generation to generation and the relationship between a father and a son in this case, but it also has significance for any father and their children. And Brian has offered, if you take this soundtrack, if you take Every Father is a Son, and do a video honoring a father figure in your life, you can take your own photos and videos, put it to this music, and put it up on YouTube or Vimeo or some other video sharing site, and you send a link to Brian and let him know that you've done that. He will send you a deluxe digital download of Conversations. That's his new album. This deluxe package has bonus songs. I think there's 21 in total, and there's a bunch of extras like ringtones and posters and photos and stories behind the songs. He's going to send you a link for all of this. It's just a way of saying thanks for honoring a father in your life for Father's Day this year. Now, what's great about June this year is that we're not just focusing on fathers for one day, for Father's Day, but we're actually taking a look at dads around the world for the entire month of June through a couple of campaigns. One is called Dads Who Serve. And this one is really near and dear to my heart because, well, I'm a dad who serves. And it takes a look at dads who invest their time and their talents into serving kids directly. Now, this might be as a school teacher or a volunteer in a school or some other program that serves children, maybe as a coach, but in some way you're taking your time and your talents and you're investing directly in children. If you know somebody like that and you want to honor that person, you can go to dadswhoserve.org and you'll find a form there where you can put in their email address and they will receive a free copy of the duet, Every Father is a Son, as a way of saying thanks for being a dad who serves. Now, it's a small token, but I know from personal experience that the dads who do this are already getting a lot of reward. I mean, I am involved in my son's school a couple times a week and other programs that help kids. And let me tell you, those kids appreciate it so much. And try not to get all teary-eyed here, but you know, if you're a dad who's serving kids directly, you're already getting a reward. But we just want to take a way to acknowledge that contribution because there are so many studies that show that having a positive male role model or father figure in your life is so important to the development of a child. It's so important to their social development. It's so important to their self-esteem. It actually has a direct impact on their likelihood to graduate high school. And there's so many things that have been shown to have a direct relationship to having a positive male role model or father figure in your life. It just has a huge positive impact. So we wanted to, through this campaign, not focus on the problem, what happens when kids don't have a positive father figure, but take a look at the solution. Dads who are willing to step up and put in a little extra time, a little extra of their resources to serve kids directly. And if you're a dad who serves, we want to honor you. Or if you know a dad who serves, go to dadswhoserve.org, dadswhoserve.org. You'll find a form there, and we'll send the dad that you want to honor a free copy of Every Father is a Son. Now, there is a group of fathers who might very much like to do that, but can't because of the sacrifice that they're making to serve their communities and their countries. And we call this group Fathers Who Serve. And it's basically fathers who serve as first responders or perhaps in the armed forces, but basically they're in a role where they're serving their communities or their countries in a way that takes them away from their families. And there's a cost to them for that service. And to honor that sacrifice, we've set up a campaign called fatherswhoserve.org. If you know somebody who's serving in one of these roles and you want to honor them, go to fatherswhoserve.org and you'll find a way to send them Every Father is a Son. So these are just some ways that we can focus on dads and the contribution that they can make and encourage more dads to become more engaged with their kids and other kids that they can impact. And we hope that you'll be involved in Dads Who Serve and Fathers Who Serve. Thanks very much.